spot, and you know I'm steady blazing.
Everybody sleep, man.
Capricorn, Cappy, how you doing? We are looking inside of you. We are going to have a deep look inside of you because I'm hearing, look, let me just have a look. So, I mean, someone's either like really like swimming inside of there, but I'm definitely picking up someone's got some swimming trunks or swimmers. So I don't know if you're going to get pregnant. I don't know what it is, but you're definitely someone's looking inside. Now, I don't know if you're going for an operation, Capricorn, and someone's going to look inside you because, or it's Cynthia or Sassy. Snap, something like Snap. Snaps the dragons. Alright, dragons, how you doing? Because I keep hearing like this breaststroke, like, is that you in there, Madge? It's like, Vag? Is that you in there? It's like, man, there's like lips for days, and I can keep saying, how do I get, man, that's a male all over. How do I get, it's like, listen, bruh, for you I've got a road map in order to work out how I get for all these bits and pieces. Because I don't know if you're going for anything operatic and someone's going to look at your bits and pieces, or you're sending a phallic picture to someone. But it's like, look at their bits and pieces. Like, it goes on for days that you can see inside of them. So, anyway, we're going to look at your contract. We'll get onto what this is, but it will say it in the title as well. But I will express, because there's more. They're saying, Capricorn, that there's more. There's more to come. There's more pictures to come. There's more phallic stuff to come. There's more operations to come. If you are struggling through anything of your sole contract of operations, it feels like a game of operation, because I keep seeing the lit up nose and the thing of like, and it's like, now are you having some ink done and a tattoo done? Because I keep hearing this, but I don't know if that's, what on earth makes that noise? You know when there's a motor or something and you press on it, goes and you wear it out and it feels like it's coming to a halt, because I keep picking up this thing going. I mean, is that a toothache or anything? I don't know, but I keep hearing this noise of something grinding. Does somebody grind their teeth when they sleep or anything like that? Like they grind things, grinding? But you're definitely bumping and grinding, Capricorn, that's for sure. But looking for something of G. Looking for G. Looking for gold. You see, something, we're going to go through your contract, but I keep hearing though that something is being, like it's inside you. Like, I want someone to look inside. It's like, I would rather you look inside than outside. Smooth on the outside, crunchy in the middle. Something is very smooth, someone's very suave, okay, and they're very smooth, and it's like a smooth criminal though, unless they're called Michael, but like a smooth criminal. So, but they're very suave, they're very kind of like, I pick up this contract around you of like a dime, but like a dime, anybody that's a dime, but like a dime a dozen, and it's very smooth and crunchy all at the same time. So it's like, well, you never know what you're going to get. Life is like a box of chocolates, and you either go up the chocolate box, or you go up the, whoa, someone is going up the secret chocolate box. So unless you're having a look inside someone's chocolate box, I don't know, because it feels like, well, there's a box of chocolates and there's a box of roses and it begins with R, and if it begins with R and it's got a box, then I'm going up the chocolate box. So someone's going in the chocolate hole, Capricorn. So I don't know if this is your first time or not, but you're going to have a surprise either way, because it's going to make your mouth water and it's going to make your eyes water as well. Because if this is an operation, it's going to make your eyes water, which means that it's something to do with the water sign, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces somewhere. Yeah, definitely going to make things water. You're definitely going to be slippery when wet, that's for sure, because it's making you wet. So I don't know, it's making you wait, but making you wet as well. It's anticipation. Y'all need to watch the Aries reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Like slippery when wet, it's making me wet, it's making me wet when wild. I mean, again, I keep picking up someone observe. It came up from the Aries reading, man. Like this curve. It's a bit like if you was going on a wet and wild ride, right? You the man in the boat. Someone is tickling your man in the boat, or someone's tickling their own man in the boat. And no, I don't mean the Six of Swords. Well, I don't know. It could be, but yeah, definitely is what I'm picking up is something to do with, like, if you were in a ring because someone's going in a ring, that's for sure, or in a hole, but it's got a mole. I don't know what that's for. It came up around a scar. This person could have a scar. Okay, it could be a mark, could be an X. I don't know if that person's going in a physical hole or it's just up a hole or in a hole. I've got no idea which hole this person's going up or in. I don't know if they're passing and they're going to die. Or, oh, okay, I'm sorry for being so straight out with it. I don't know, but someone's being put something in a hole anyway. But I keep picking that this person might be able to take 4 of them. So you might, so you might be dealing with a Scorpio in somebody's chart, and they can take, they can take all 4. Is that, well, I'll take all 4 off you if you want, unless you're having a foursome or a threesome. You might be dealing with a Pisces though. I don't know, but definitely thinking that something you can fit 4 in here is what I'm hearing. You can fit 4 of them in. It's like, well, if you've got one up that one and one up that one, surely you can fit in another 2, right? So, I mean, I've got no idea what this is. Someone wants a nice pair of something, but they want 4 of them. So what is this then? You want 4 nipples or something, or like I want 4 Poles. Someone's from Poland or something, but I want 4. I don't want 2. I want 4. Anyway, I don't know why, but someone's holding up 4 fingers. Whatever that is, I'm holding up 4 fingers. It's kind of like going, gone, peep show type energy. Libra, like I can give you 4. So you might get 4 pictures. You might get 4 offers. You might have 4 people. But they definitely keep saying that 4 and Scorpio plays a big part. And I don't know if that's an X that's getting involved or if it's like you get 4 things. But it would be Stranger Things of 3 as well. So it would be in dealing of Pisces. So it might mean that there is someone else in your contract here at the time, Capricorn. But you're getting 4 of them. It's like, well, I've got 1 for you, I've got 2 for you, and then I've got 3 and 4. And 4. Handful. Someone is getting a handful. They're like, look, I've got 1 handful, I've got 2 handfuls, and if you've got a handful, then you're dealing with a fish, because it's like, man, well, if I've got 2 handfuls and you've got 2 handfuls, well, then we're a fool, which means a trip and a journey towards a Piscean energy. So it means that I need to go and see this fool, and I need to go and see if their handful is what they're saying, because it's like, well, if you say that you've got a handful, or if your hands are full, then it depends if you're seeing 3 or 4 people. If not, it's like, well, look at their handful. If you've got 1, then I've got a handful too. So I don't know if you've got like loads of children or kids or loads of projects and things on, and there's just like handfuls of it, because it just keeps saying like there's handfuls and handfuls and handfuls, like. But it's definitely to deal with a fool, and that came up in the Aries reading on the extended. But it was to do with like Libra. There you go, or Sagittarius. Right, so I've got my hands full with children and kids or with things, but because I've got my hands full, I'm waiting to literally have time to have my hands full, which means that it's kind of like sex and stuff like that approaching, but this person could have their hands full because they might have a kid or children, or there is something that's holding someone back at the start, but it's really related to an Aries reading. I'm like waiting to approach, but I've got my hands full at the moment, and then when I'm ready, you can have 4 of these things. So whatever that is, I do pick up though that someone has 2 and the other person has 2, right? That makes the 4. So it's like, well, I've got 2 of these and you've got 2 of those. It's a bit like apples and plums, bums and tums. So it's like, well, if you show me your apples, I'll show you my bum, and if you show me your bum, I'll show you my plums, and if we add apples, bums and plums together, what do we get? 4 of them. So we get a market. So you got us like what do we get? So someone's on the market, which would be market.com, Simple, Simon, Cynthia, Sassy, also Pisces energy, because it's simple, Simon, and my references of what you may not understand if you've just found the channel. X marks the spot, Capricorn, Pisces, stop, listen, Cancer, and yeah, it's kind of like that. I've got my handfuls at the moment, but as soon as I'm free, I'm going to show you it. So you're on the market. So it's like I'm going to put these on the market. So I don't know if you're putting a house or something, because Aries had that where they were putting something on the market, or you're putting yourself available and flaunting yourself to this person because you are on the market and available. That's for the separate soul contracts of those that are really looking for these new adventures in life. And I pick up, if I'm honest, my readings at the moment are picking up a lot of strange energy just recently of new. And it is such a strange feeling, but it's because it's all new. It's because things have ended and everybody is getting on these phallic kind of like new things kind of kick, like Stranger Things but new things. Like it's all strange and it's all new and it feels strange, but it's weird and it's wonderful. So you could be dealing with anything beginning with W. W. Right, Wendy. Was I picking up Wendy Miller? But yeah, www.market.com. I'm all over it. I'm all on the market. I'm on the market ready to have this pair, and I'm looking for something on the market to get it cheaper. But you're definitely getting something cheap. That's what I'm saying. I don't think someone minds. Like, this is as cheap or as tacky as possible. I want it. If it's cheap, I'll have it. So you got you got someone that's ready to give things over cheaply, whatever it is. If I've got it and it's cheap, I'll have it. So you definitely got these marketing strategies of things being very cheap. Okay, but cheap talk is also what I'm hearing. Jeep talk. Some of you looking for an actual Jeep to buy one. Or you begin with G, or JJ Vajazzle also, or Jason, or Jazz, or anything like that, any names beginning with J, Faye or something, picking up the name Faye Gardner. But, yeah, how does your garden grow? Well, someone's garden's definitely growing because they're growing vegetables, they're growing marrows. This person has got a large marrow. Whatever it is, unless you're dealing with a third party and they're married, because I'm also hearing they're married. This person could well also be married, but if you look at the Aries reading, you'll see about their contract and what that was relating to, because it wasn't really a marriage. It was more fake than anything else. But you know, as I'm saying, I'm looking for something fake. I'm looking for. It's kind of like a phallic fake connection of where it's true and it's real, but it's not. It's involving Libra, and it's kind of half true, half false. Half in, half out, 1 foot here, 1 foot there, 1 foot in the grave. 1 foot in the grave, Victor, Meldrew, or anybody beginning with Vic or Vicky, but like 1 foot in the grave. So you're definitely dealing with Scorpio energies for a lot of you. Okay, but like I've got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, shake it all about, you do the ekikoki and you turn around, that's what it's all about. Oh, okie dokie. Why am I going like someone's like, oh, it's magic. But like I can keep seeing someone like bobbing up and down there. You're either bobbing for apples, noshing someone off, or like I don't know, riding something. Unless you belong with a horse. But it came up in the Aries reading where they were actually riding a fake horse, which means that the horse wasn't real. It was just one of those wands that were in here that got shoved between someone's legs and watch me ride the horse, baby. And it's not really a horse, it's just kind of a wooden one. So unless you do Wing Chun like I used to do, and you're buying a wooden horse or a wooden doll, and it's like so man, I'd done that for years. But like a wooden doll or a wooden horse. Yeah, I'm hearing I got myself a cry. Unless someone's got themselves a blow-up doll, it's like, well, we're blowing up. So someone's blowing somebody. Who are you blowing, Capricorn? I mean, you might get out of breath. This person's going to leave you breathless or breastless. That did came up for the Cancerians and stuff a while back, I think it was. Where it's around, this person's going to leave me breastless, but I'm getting something for it. You're getting an enlargement, right? But like they're going to leave me. Some of you, it's like I'm getting like breathless. Like this person's like leaving me like. Because I mean, if it depends what hole it goes up or anything like that, but it's going to like So it's cold. So it's water. So it's hot and cold. Temperature, temperance, Sagittarius somewhere. But it's hot and it's cold, and I need to put my toe in there. But you can definitely stick your toe in this hole. That's for sure, because you're testing the water. Like, well, I'm just going to stick my toe in there. Bruv. Who's putting their toe in what hole? What are you putting your toe in? Or are you rowing? Ronin? Ronin. Or what are you rotoning? Tina. All right, but like Retina. But what are you moaning? What are you moaning about? Shut up, moaning. I can hear someone moaning. Shut up, moaning. That's probably your kids. Shut up, moaning. I keep hearing shut up, moaning. Moan, 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 moan. Grumble, 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 grumble. Who's that? Who's that just suddenly appeared up in my energy like, I've got something to say about it. Of course you have. Of course you have. Do one. Oh, I've got something to say about it. Oh, that's normally a family karma. Don't worry about that. I'll be like, oh, well, I got something to say about it. Who's that? Always got something to say. Oh, you always got something to say about it, ain't you? If I want this, you've got something to say about it. If I want that, you're going to have something to say about that too. I mean, that's... Oh, God, yeah, I've definitely got a button pusher, that's for sure. Just get rid of them very quickly. You can soon start moving on. Just get rid of all button pushers, because someone's definitely putting their finger on the button. Now, there's a good one, because you're either feeding an horse itself, right? Or you're a Del Boy, Rodney, and you're feeding an horse. But it depends what's being fed, right? Because I keep picking up, like, just don't put your fingers flat and put it out and let it eat the sugar. So, yeah, definitely got yourself a sugar, mama. That's for sure. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Mary Poppins, someone could be from Britain. Just a spoonful of sugar makes America go round in the most delightful way. So some of you from America, you got a spoonful of sugar of a Mary Poppins or a Dick Van Dyke. I don't know what that's for. Or you got a same-sex relationship there as well. That was in that word, I'm sorry. But I'm hearing I got myself a dick and a van and a dyke. So you got, man, y'all got yourself a fuck motor. Yeah, you got yourself a fuck Cancerian. So you got, bruv, if that's a dick and that's a van and that's a dyke, then Jesus Christ, what on earth's that been? So you've got yourself a Dick Van Dyke, right? So you're like, well, like this person could live in a van. I don't know, they could live in a van, or they got a dick and a van. So this, oh man, this person's got both. I mean, what, are you transsexual, transgender, or what? I like dick and vans. I like vans and dicks. Vatadanics. It's probably the Germans. It's the Germans, a vajazzle with the Germans. So it's like, well, I like a dick, a van, and a dyke. What on earth was that? I got a dick, a van, and a jike. And a jike? And a jike. Jai. The name Jai, Ewing. But like, I got a dick, a van, and a jai. Vanjai. Vag. Vanjai. I've got myself a van. Got myself a Vanjai. I got myself a walking, talking, living Vanjai. I mean, like I said, I've got people from other countries, so I've got no idea what I'm saying. But I can speak in tongues. But I got myself a Vanjai. Unless you're buying a van, you're like, listen, Jai, I got myself a van. What are you saying, bruv? Let's get in the van. Get in, Pisces, get in the van. Elijah, that's you, innit? Get in the van, Pisces. Just get in the van, Pisces. Get in, just get in there. So it's like, get in there. Woohoo! Pisces is in the van. So you can put it in my Van Dyke. So be careful if you're driving a van though and you don't go and tip it and put it in a dike. Right? Oh, I don't know. Oh, wow, man, I'm really hearing that there's a bloke here that's going to stick it in a dike. Now, that's either an accident or it's like, well, you know, I'm kind of both, so I'll go for the girl that's actually invested into a girl, but because she likes men as well and I like men, bruv, you're all having a fucking slugfest, didn't you? What are y'all going on about, Capricorn? It's like, well, if you like men, it's like boys who like girls who like boys. Always should be someone you really love. It's like, well, you don't have to love me. You just have to put it in me. That's all. So you kind of got, like, get in Pisces, get it in there. Can you shove it in? So you've kind of got, look, will this fit in there? Well, can I fit this in your van? Yeah, look, that'll go in your van all day long. All you got to do is open up the back doors. You should have opened... Man. So, yeah, well, you should have blown the back doors off. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. It's like, well, they're going to blow your back doors in, whatever it is, because this person is blowing your door. That's for sure. You've got a big bad wolf situation going on. Yeah, big bad wolf. Leos. Oh, Leos, open up. Oh man, I can't be as phallic as I normally would be. Yeah. Ooh. But yeah, definitely someone's going in the back door, or you've got Jim Morrison up in this business. I'm a backdoor man. We don't know what the little girl understands. Me at your dinner, eat your pork and beans. We eat more chicken than any man ever seen. Yeah, yeah. Someone's eating chicken and beans, man. Heinz. Anybody called Heinz? But definitely someone's eating their bean, that's for sure. Flicking it and eating it. So somebody wants to eat someone's beans, unless you want to take him to a chippy. Anyway, we're going to go out and eat spam, egg and chips. Someone could be Jewish, but spam, egg and chips. It's like I've got two eggs. Someone's got 2 eggs, right? 2 eggs, and someone's got a chipolata, and they want to put it between someone's eggs. So, I mean, what is this? A sausage and an egg and chips? And it's like fish and chips, might be the police. But, like, well, if you've got 2 eggs and I've got a sausage and beans, then where do I put my sausage and beans? Can I dip that in your egg? And someone just reaches over and they go, look, I'm just going to dip my sausage right in your egg. And they're like, oh, I'm a biting, bruv. Yo, get away out my head, bruv. Get out my head. What are you doing, Capricorn? Anyway, so we're looking at your soul contract. So I've decided to flip it all about, and I'm just going to do a set of readings and just keep throwing them all out there, Capricorn, if I'm honest. So what's inside your soul contract? And then on the other side is going to be what's inside your partner's contract. Aries one was, well, I quite liked doing the reading, actually. Came up with quite a bit of info. And then what they want and what they don't want as well. But at the moment, we're going to start to look in your soul contract with this person that you're involved with. So the soul that of love interest or soul or karma, what is within Capricorn's contract at the moment? A dick. Richard. But it might also be a Taurus. But 7. So Cancerian, maybe, or a life path 7. But a dick pic. So you've got, look, pick a chew at you, Pikachu. Let's have a peek at you. Let's have a look at you. Or let's have a look at those 2 birds. Yeah, what's in your contract? Anything that is death defying in a way, that feels that you're taking a risk. It feels like very frisky energy, and it feels like that it's more nervous but anxious but can't wait to do it kind of energy of anything that is more exciting than dead. Pretty much, right? So the past is kind of over, and it's like now I've got this new beginning. And it really feels like now I'm so excited about it that this person makes me horny. So you're definitely dealing with your horns of Capricorns. So you could be dealing with another one that could have ended. For a lot of you, it's just begun. Okay, but I'm definitely hearing, though, that this is making you think passion and sex. And it feels like that someone is about to blow the lid on someone as well, called Lydia. So you've definitely got a narc up in this business. I don't want to go down that bad route, man, because y'all know what Aunt Lydia was, right? So you got some sort of, yeah, y'all know, seen Aunt Lydia, right? Handmaid's Tale, but I don't want to keep taking all these things down to rape and stuff like that, right? So, you know, you got that there. If it's involving you, just man, yo, you know, calm your tits. You know, you got bad energies, get rid of them. Just get rid of them. There ain't no ifing and butting. And let's just leave a bad comment about this person for the next 4 years. No. Dump their ass in the corner, right? And just, like, you know, knock them off the road and just let them in a ditch and just leave them there. So you might be turfing someone out and say, you know what, I don't really care if you live in a ditch. Just get out. I've had enough, you know. Go and live in a ditch for all I care, right? So, because I keep picking up like this being ditched, right? Being dumped and ditched. And I don't know what that's for. Ditched and dumped. Stick of the dump. Which would also be Wurzel Gummidge and Aunt Sally. Right, I put me Wednesday head on. But Wurzel. but someone's original. Someone's got this original flavour. Like, it's original. It's just straight up no chaser original. There's nothing fake about something, but there's oh man. You're dealing with around Libra energies as well. If you're been dealing with a Cancerian or anything like that, that seems to be over, and that seems to be like, just ditch that loser and let's move on. Sorry if you're cross-watching. Sorry if you're cross-watching Cancerian, you'll have your own reading and then you can blame another person. Or you can blame a Cancerian, but it wouldn't necessarily mean you guys because you wouldn't be watching it. Right? The person that you got a problem with more than likely wouldn't be watching this reading. But again, ditch the loser, ditch the bitch is what I've heard. Just ditch that bitch. Ooh, okay, there's a bitchy person here. Ditch the bitch. Ditch that bitch. Ditch the pitch, pitchly. Ditch pitch, pitchly. Wow, so in your soul contract, Capricorn, I'm not going to take. Because I'm not meditating on... They said something else there. Let's see, Capricorn. What's within their soul contract during this next 2 weeks, please? It's not really timeline specific. What's within the contract of Capricorn, please? Show me Capricorn's soul contract at this time. So, yeah, Four of Swords, there you go. The 4 things. You've got 4 major things coming up for you here. Could be putting something to rest here. You could be really, really having a go around Scorpio for a lot of you. Like round 1, round 2, round 3. Okay, round 4. This person comes round 4 times a day. This person rings you or talks to you 4 times a day. Or they're around you 4 times. All the time. 4 times, 4 times. Freddy 4 fingers. Or whatever. But someone's got 4 fingers. Well, I don't know. If they're only got 4 fingers, then where's the 5th finger going? Do you know what I'm saying? Where's your fruity finger gone? Where's your 5th finger? Is what I'm hearing. Well, if you can fit 4 in there, why can't you fit a fist in there? Ooh! It's like you could probably fit a fist in here, whatever it is. Someone's being fisted. Now, if you come from Britain, that can mean tight-fisted, right? So someone's tight, but someone's fisting someone that's tight, or they're not tight, or they're Thai, some from Thailand. What on earth is this? Tight-fisted. Type A. Ooh, okay, hold on a minute. Type A or type B? Blood? You're looking for blood, a donor, or Donna, or like finding it very difficult around an energy of finding A or B. Abigail, or like tight-fisted, or getting fisted, whichever way that is, of giving someone a fist. Listen, Roy, I give him the wrong finger. It's the wrong finger, bruv. You're supposed to have the middle one. No, give him that one. Anyway, you got a lot of phallic talking, but again, it's like trying to put something to sleep and rest, and just like, man, this is getting on my nerves. This contract with this person is very dynamic, or this thing that you're anticipating to come is like, because it's like I'm thinking of you when I'm asleep here. This is causing dreams as well, but this person, on a good energy, this person thinks about someone at night. They think about someone, and they do it to themselves at night here, because you might need some new batteries or something's being implanted. But like, you know, it's I think about you day and night, and I think you at night time when I'm trying to rest and when I'm trying to sleep, or every time I close my eyes, do I see this happening? There's something within your contract of what it is that you see when you're asleep, or what it is that you see when you close your eyes, like a Elijah, or like a kaleidoscope. I keep hearing like a kaleidoscope. But it's something that, like, when you close your eyes, I mean, I did that when I first started waking up. I used to see doors in my eyes, like green lights. And I used to, my soul as if it was going through this door, right? So it's kind of like that when you close your eyes, you see things with your eyes shut, right? So visionary, but like I can see with my eyes shut. Elisha, but I can see you, Elisha, or I can see you with my eyes shut. So someone's like using their head to see someone, meaning like I can see you in my dreams. Like they're visiting someone within their soul contract, and it goes through this person's head, and they kind of like trying to visit this person in their dreams or even in their thoughts. But I keep picking up like I'm trying to visit you. I'm trying to come see you. I don't know if this is an exto here, where I'm trying to visit you, because it's kind of like a dream. Like I'm trying to visit you and I'm trying to see you, but I can't. So I think Capricorn soul contract from this time. But this is basically I think about you at night here. Sagittarius energy here. So that came up through the Aries reading here. I mean, if this is a breakup and a bust up, this person's just more stressed than what it's worth, but you're still very much, this person's still very much in your energy. Because it feels like that you're doing all that you can in order to rebalance yourself, to try to do everything by standing on one leg, but it feels like a balancing act, really, that this person puts on an act, right? They put on a front and they put on an act. Doesn't have to be any of these star signs, but again, it's kind of like this. This person is very like sexual, or like very like tempting. It's like tempting, but tempting fate. It's also a very good energy for things that are new, because it feels like that it's very alluring, very tempting, like a very tempting offer. It's very dynamic. It's not what I'm used to. It's something new. It's something fresh. I'm not used to this, and I'm doing things that are out of my comfort zone, all that kind of thing. Southern comfort. It might even be washing, right? But fabric softener, like fabric or like fabrication. That's debate. Well, there you go. There's that. But you've got like fabricate, like trying to fabric. Some of you like making fabric or patchwork quilts or anything that is fabric. Okay, but I'm hearing though. Yeah, this person's very also like dynamically good in your energy if it's a good one in your soul group here, because it's kind of like going outside of the box and trying to think about doing something different. Like, I don't want to do the same old boring routine. I want something new and exciting that's going to bring a little bit of whirlwind romance into my life. Someone that's going to excite me and not excite me. You know, something that's passionate and fulfilling, but excites me and tickles my fancy, if you like, other than just bores me, right? So wherever you are at home, you might be quite bored and you think, you know what, I need to do something that tickles my fancy and gets me out there, and to do something that's more exciting than just sitting here like this. If I want to do it, I'm going to do it, which is like, it can be anything phallic, you know, it can be anything that puts more of a spark in you, more of a like, well, you know, let's do something that I don't normally do, because it might make someone feel uncomfortable here, where someone's going to have to break through that boundary. Definitely if it's a phallic connection of spirituality, because trust me, when you're open, all of your receptors are going to be feeling anything sexual or anything like that, and you can feel flammunctious, you can feel energies deeply, right? And when you do and you're open to that, you got to be open for anything, because you've kind of got this open closed case, kind of like opening things up, shutting them, open close, open. Ah man, someone's opening the legs. But like open close, like trying to close out the past and put closure. Again, man, please tell me you're not waiting around for closure. No, that's why it don't come. That's why you wait for ages, because you're waiting for closure. You're waiting for someone to dump your ass. No, you dump their ass. You don't wait for closure. You don't be a sap, sit there waiting for someone to come back just to do the same crap. No, you don't wait for closure. You dump their ass and you put them in a ditch, and then you start moving on and forward with your life and look forward to more of a Sagittarian energy of excitement than just dead and dull and boring, right? So you don't wait for closure. You just close the book yourself, slam it and put a lock on it, put a Victoria's Secret on it, start moving around Libra energies, right? So, well, that's what you got so far, Capricorn. One more card. One more card for Capricorn's contract. What they got going on for... It's like a 2-week kind of... Yeah, you see? Someone's making you feel trapped. This is my America's Most Wanted. It's a very nice place to visit, but I don't think I would want to live there. And if I do, I want to avoid the person like the plague because you make me feel very uncomfortable being here. Right, now, that might be where you have kids and you need to try and find the time to get out, because you can get out, but if you can't, that means that I'm at home suffocated by someone that is holding me against my will. And that's very rarely that anything ever happens to that, unless it's a marriage and a contract that you can't get out of, which is work, which is family karma, well, which is your karma, right? So you can't get out of it, so you're trapped in it, you're stuck in it, and if you're at home with this person, they're making you feel very uncomfortable, the fact that you can't breathe or do anything or say anything, right? It's like when you live with a parent, right? And they do your head in, right? And every time you go into the kitchen, they're in there. And you're like, my God, what are you doing in that 8 of Swords? I want in on the 8 of Swords, but I can't get in there until you get out. Yeah, but I'm having a shit. Well, then get out the bog because I want to use the shower. Yeah, but we've only got one toilet. I know, that's what I'm saying. Get out because I want in, right? So you've got someone that also needs to get the person out before they start to begin your contract. Before you do anything new, you've got to get rid of your past. Anybody. You can't continue to go forward whilst you're still connected with your past, right? So if you're looking for optimism and excitement, but you're lying, right? Or like, because there's different energies here, because the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, that was a really good sort of reading. But this one, this is simple as well, right? This is that I'm a mother here, and those kind of things are stopping me from moving, which means like if you live here, right? If you live here and you've got an ex, but you don't get on, but you've got kids, but you're a single mother here, that means that you have to consort with this person before you do this, which means like I have a kid and I have a child and I want to move, but I can't because I have to have the court or my ex to say that it's okay that I live on the other end of the world or something, and I've got to have their permission that I can do that because there's going to need to be visitation rights. That's why this is a nice place to visit, but I don't think I would want the person with me all the time. So you've kind of got this person here that might be in this contract that has like a marriage or an ex or children or someone around them that they're trying to get away from, okay, before they can start something. But like I said, if this is like children and marriage and things like that, then this person comes part and parcel with that here towards someone, where it would have to be asked, are you okay with me staying here, with me sleeping here? Do you want to shack up together? Do you want to live here? Are you okay with that? Right? If I do live here and I want to move, then you've got to look more towards the future than the past, right? You got to make a plan of what you probably are doing within your contract of your soul here. But at the moment, I can't really see a lot of love, if I'm honest. It's not showing me a lot of love. It's showing me a lot of dynamic duo endings within work and like things that are progression of going forward on ideas, but more of like I can't because I've got kids, I've got children, or I've got other things to do and I can't do it yet because I'm tied up, right? Because I'm tied up. Because this person's tied up. Someone wants to tie someone up as well, but I can't because my hands are tied, and you could be dealing with a Pisces as well, okay, but my hands are tied and I can't do anything about it at the moment because I am in this state, which means that I am in a complete emotional wreck, or I'm in a state that I can't move from, which means that I can't leave there to go to another state, and I want to move but I can't because I have to deal with my ex, I have to sell my house, my mortgage, I have to think about doing it, or I have to at least consult my ex to say that I'm moving and you're going to have to sort out coming to see them. So it depends on the distance and so on and so forth. And that seems to be in your contract at the moment. For a lot of you, it could be work or pleasure or all of it, okay? But your hands are tied at the moment. You're stuck at home for a lot of you, meaning that you might not be working, but you're just stuck at home. This could be a single mother here that's at home alone, okay, wanting to get on with life, but external forces of what goes on outside here, my hands are tied, there's nothing I can do about it at the moment, okay, so I'm waiting, okay, patiently waiting. Temperance, patience as well, could be dealing with Scorpio, Pisces, but yeah, patiently waiting, okay. I've been patient with you. Someone's being patient with someone. That's what I'm saying. If you're worth waiting for, Capricorn, someone will be patient. Trust me, they will. If you meet the right kind of person, they'll be patient. Right. Unless this is inpatient, outpatient, and someone works at hospital here. Because I'm picking up patients. So some of you, like I said, you do work for like inpatient, outpatient, and you're getting out. You're kind of like stuck at work here, and you are like coronavirus type sort of thing where you're in a bubble. Yeah, where you can't go and see anyone else because you're either at home alone and you don't want to go out, or you can't go out, you're not at work, or you are at work and you can't go out and spread anything, right? So it might be like, you know, external things are kind of making me feel very weird at the moment because I can't physically go out because I'm in a bubble at work, and because if my work is very toxic at the moment, I can't really interact with other people, and it's keeping me in this state, okay? It's keeping me in this job, it's keeping me in this state of mind, so on and so forth. Can't really pick up much love at the moment, Capricorn, but we are going to go on with your rest of your reading. This is only going, as a lot of other things, only to the full access bundle on Patreon. If you want to join, you have to go through what there are available, because there's like 1, 2, 3 and 4, I think, but it's the last one, and it says the full access Secret 7 bundle, and this is where that goes, okay? I'm just going to throw a load of readings out there, I think, Capricorn. Some are channeling, some are not, some so on and so forth. But this is soul contract. And what we look at is after yours, we clarify it, and then we go over what's in. I'll just come up with these really, but what's inside your partner's contract here, clarified. What and then things like what they want from you and what they don't want from you. But that's normally within another spread itself. Okay, and we're going to go over that on the other side. So if you want to join, you can find the link below for Patreon. If you want a personal reading, anything like that, you can. I appreciate any like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you like the music that was at the beginning of this, or any others, or any of the music that I do, I also produce music for Angel Radio. You can listen to it for free. It's on a playlist or on another channel called Angel Radio. Or if you really like it and you want to buy it and help support me, you can join Patreon and buy all the music for £3. Take it all, leave, and then come back at a later date when there's more. It's up to you, but there are loads of things to offer below. Thanks very much, Capricorn, and I'll see you soon.